Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Myself Ashish and today I'll be covering a Sudoku variant called 3 is a crowd Sudoku. This Sudoku is also being featured in the ongoing contest, lockdown contest. Name is Lockdown Contest on Logic Masters India website. The contest has started yesterday, but it will still go for 3 more days. So those who haven't given the contest can watch the video for this particular variant and try to solve it faster. I'll be explaining some tricks in it on how to solve this kind of variant faster. It is one of the highest pointer in the contest. The author of this contest is R. Kumaresan, and he is one of the really excellent authors in India. He has constructed many great Sudokus in the past also. So I'll give the link in the description for the contest page as well as the link for the online interface of the Sudoku that we'll be solving today. So coming on to the Sudoku, according to the rules, we have to place digits 1 to 9 in each row, each column and each 3 into 3 box without repetition. As you see, there are exactly 3 digits outside each row and column, right? Exactly 3 digits outside. Out of those 3 digits, 1 digit is wrong, is a liar, and other 2 digits are exactly correct. And the digits outside the grid indicates, the correct digits outside the grid indicates that those digits have to be appearing in the first 3 cells in the corresponding row or column, right? So for example, if the 2 is wrong here and 3 and 7 are correct, then the 3 and 7 have to appear in one of the first 3 cells in the row or column. So in this column, one of the first 3 cells, right? And if the 2 is wrong, then 2 cannot appear in one of the first 3 cells. So 3 and 7 have to appear, and the third digit will be anything other than 2, right? So, and in each side of the grid, so this is one side of the grid, this is the second side of the grid, this is the third, and this is the fourth side. So there are 4 sides, right? So in each side of the grid there are exactly 9 numbers wrong, right? So one number will be wrong here, other number. So every side, I mean to say, out of all the 3 digits, 1 digit is for sure wrong, it has to be wrong, and 2 digits have to be correct, right? So on each side of the grid there are exactly 9 digits wrong, right? So one digit will be wrong here, the other digit have to be wrong here. So the wrong digits, the liar digits will have to be 1 to 9 in each side of the grid. So for example, if you have a 2 right here, then the other 2's have to be correct. How many ever 2's you have to be correct. You cannot have 2 2's wrong in each side of the grid, right? So in each side of the grid, the number of wrong digits have to be 1 to 9, each ones, right? So that is the rule. And so before solving this Sudoku, I'll explain you what are the tricks that will help you to solve this Sudoku faster. All the possible ways you can see to solve the Sudoku faster, right? The first thing is you just have to look out for the 9 numbers outside a box. On one side of the box, all the 9 numbers. Sometimes what happens is, out of those 9 numbers there might be 2 numbers which are same. So for example, you might have here 269, right, and 247, which means one of the 2's have to be wrong, right? Both of the 2's cannot be correct, which means that all the other instances of 2 on the same side, on the other outside other boxes, have to be true, right? Because you cannot have 2 same digits wrong in each side of the grid. So this Sudoku doesn't have that thing, because I tried to create this Sudoku in such a way that all the sides of the box, each side of the box will have exactly 1 to 9, right? So if you see all the sides of the box, this 3 into 3, I would just mark this. If you see this 3 into 3, or maybe this 3 into 3 on each side of the box, outside each side of the box, you'll have exactly 1 to 9 and no digit is repeated on each side of the box. So this was one of the toughest creations, and I had to make sure that no digit is repeated, and there are some more other techniques that will be helping us to solve this Sudoku. Not only the digits being repeated in each side of the box and then eliminating that digit being wrong, eliminating that digit, and all the other digits of that occurrences will have to be correct. So I didn't use that technique, but there are many other techniques that I use to solve this Sudoku, even construct it to make sure that it is logically solvable, right? So the first thing is, you just have to see if two same digits are appearing in outside each side of the box, right, outside a box. So if that is the case, then you can eliminate that possibility of being wrong on the other side, on the same side with the other boxes, right. So if you have two twos here, that means one of the two twos have to be wrong. Two twos on the others, on the different columns or different rows in outside one box, which means that the other occurrences of that twos will have to be correct. That is the first trick, I would say. The second trick is seeing the opposite digits, right. So for example, if you see one column, the fifth column, outside the upper digits of the that column has 5, 8, 9, and the lower digit of that column has 3, 8, 9. So if you see the 8 are occurring twice, I mean to say opposite. So both of these digits cannot be correct, right? One of these 8 have to be wrong, or maybe both can be wrong, that is a different thing, but both cannot be correct. So you can directly mark that one of these 8 have to be wrong, both of these cannot be correct. Sure, that is the other trick, I would say. The third trick is the same extension of this trick, right. So I have for example, if you see this 9 are also occurring twice, right, I mean to say opposite to each other. In the same row or column, if you have the opposite digits, the same opposite digits twice in the grid. So for example, if you see this 9, these are opposite to each other, so one of these have to be wrong for sure. Both of these also can be wrong, but one is for sure. And if you see the same grid, I mean to say the same numbers in other column, opposite numbers, the same digit, if you see the column 7 also has 2 9 seeing each other opposite, right, which means that one of these also will have to be wrong. Now in this case, it is sure that both of these digits of the same column cannot be wrong. Now one of it has to be correct. If this is the case, if you have two columns having same digit seeing each other twice, right, so in this case the column 5 and 9, column 5 and 7 sees a 9 each other in the opposite direction twice, that too also twice in the column 5 and in the column 9, both in the both the columns, then what is the thing is, both of these for the column 5 cannot be wrong, which means that both of these for the column 7 have to be correct, which is not possible. Same way vice versa, both of these for the column 7 cannot be wrong, which will contradict the column 5, which means that one of the column 5 clue is correct and one of the column 5 clue is wrong, and same way one of the column 7 clue is correct and other column 7 clue is wrong, which means that now the extension here is very helpful. If you see, which means that all the other instances of the other 9s in the box will have to be correct. So you know that one of these two 9s is wrong and correct, one of these two 9s is wrong and correct, which means that 9 being wrong in one side is already fulfilled, and for this side also, which means these two 9s will have to be correct, right. Very tough trick, this is very tough logic, I would say, but a very good one. I would say, I would really assume that a higher pointer will surely have these kind of logics. I will explain one more tough logic in the progress of the solve, that will be, that we will be seeing at halfway through the solve. So that is also one of the very best logic, I would say, and these logics are really very good for a tougher Sudoku, right. So for an easier Sudoku, you will have like two same digits appearing on one side and then neglecting all those digits to be being true, and all those logics will be applicable. But a tougher Sudoku will surely have these kind of logics, right. So now we will be marking a digit which is wrong by gray cell and a digit which is correct by green cell. I would really suggest you to do the same if you are solving on paper. If you are solving on paper, try to mark the digit which is correct by circling the digit, right. So for example, you can just circle the digit this way, so which means this is correct, and then you can just you can cross out the digit if it is wrong, right. If you are solving it by pen, I mean to say pen on paper by pencil or pen, I would really suggest you to do this thing, right? Circle the digits which are correct and cross out the digits which are wrong. That notation will really help you to see the digits easily. Now I would do is, I would just mark the gray cell for the digit which is wrong and mark the green color for the digit which is correct, right? So now if you see, there are no such instances of digits occurring twice on each side. So we'll go for the second trick that I had explained. The thing is that if you see the nines, there are two, as we already see the column 5 and 9, 7, there are two nines on both the columns seeing each other, which means that the other nines have to be correct, right? Same way, if you see, one more thing is, I forgot one more logic. One more logic here is, if the opposite digits for each row or column has two same digits opposite to each other. So for example 8 and 9 and 8 and 9, right? If you have this instance, then the other digits have to be correct. So for example, if the 8, both of the 8s cannot be wrong, because then for both of the 9s will have to be correct, right? So only one digit is wrong in each side, right? So in each side of these three digits, one digit have to be wrong. So what happens is, if 8 is wrong and this 8 is wrong, if both of these 8s are wrong, then both of these 9s have to be correct, which will contradict, right? So a 9 cannot appear here and here as well. Same way, if this 9 is wrong and this 9 is wrong, both of these 8 have to be correct, right? So which means that both of these 9 cannot be wrong, so one has to be correct, and both of these 8 cannot be wrong, one has to be correct, right? And both of these cannot be correct as well, which means that one of these 8 and 9 will have to be wrong and correct, one of these 8 and 9 have to be wrong and other have to be correct, right? Which means that all the other numbers in that side will have to be correct, right? So this is the other trick, I would say. The same way, there are many instances of this thing happening between these columns, right? So if you see 2 and 7, 2 and 7, which means 4 and 8 have to be correct. 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 6 and 4 have to be correct. 5 and 9, 5 and 9, 6 and 8 have to be correct, right? 2, 3, 7, 2, 4, 5, nothing now. 8 and 9, 8 and 9, 1 and 6, 1 and 6, 7 and 4 have to be correct. So, right? So we have reached till this 1, 3, 7, 6, 7, 9, nothing here, and 2, 4, 7, 4, 5, 8, nothing here, right? And if you see, we are getting many such occurrences. If you see the 2, one of the 2's have to be wrong here, and the same 2 is being seen at the other place also in that other columns. The same logic which I applied for the 9s or 8, right? So there are 2 9s in column 5 and 7, right? The same way you have 2 2s for the column 6 and 9, which means that one of the 2's have to be right and wrong for one column, and for the other column one of the 2's have to be right and wrong. So all the other instances of the 2 have to be correct, which is this and this. Same way for the 1, if you see 1 3 1 3, just you have to see the ones. The column 8 will have 1 ones, and the column 4 will also have one seeing each other. So there are exactly 2 instances, 2 columns having 1 seeing each other, which means all the other ones have to be correct, right? Now why this logic has helped us in this Sudoku? So if you see, 2 digits are already marked as correct, which means that the third digit will have to be wrong. Superb, right? Excellent way to start this Sudoku, which means that the third digit is wrong, and all the instances of this digit occurring means on the same side of the grid and the other places have to be correct, because you cannot have 2 same digits wrong in each side of the grid. So all the digits which are wrong will have to be 1 to 9 exactly. So 3 is already wrong, which means all the 3's have to be correct now, which means again 2 digits are already correct. This has to be wrong, right? 1 has to be wrong. Now all the other instances of 1 have to be correct. 6 is wrong, which means all the other instances of the 6 have to be correct, which means the 7 is wrong now, and all the other instances of the 7 have to be correct. 2 is wrong, so all the other instances of 2 are correct, right? So we have reached till here. We have already marked all the possible liar and the correct digits, right? Now if you see, you can use that logic the progress to see if the opposite digits of the opposite of that column is helping us. So if the 7 is correct, this 7 cannot be correct, right? You cannot have a 7 here and here as well, which means 7 is wrong, 2 is correct. All the other instances 7 can be corrected. Now if you see, 4 have to be wrong, so the other 4s are already correct, right? And if you see 3 and 6, 3 is right, which means this 3 have to be wrong, so all the other 3s have to be correct. The 2 and the 8 have to be wrong, so other 2s and other 8s have to be correct, right? Which means the 9 is wrong, this 9 is correct, this 5 is wrong, this 5 is correct, this 6 is wrong, this 6 is correct, this 1 is wrong, this 1 is correct. What a great progress we have done if you see. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, all the digits are wrong each once, right? So if you see, this 8 is correct, which means this 8 has to be wrong and 9 would be correct, and others 8 have to be correct. And if you see, this 9 is right, which means this 9 has to be wrong and this 5 would be correct, right? Now we know we are not sure about the 4 and 5 yet, right? This 4 and 5, 4 can be wrong and here 4 can be correct, which other way is 5 can be wrong and other 5 have to be correct. We are not sure of this, but let us progress through the numbers which we have already marked as correct and wrong. The next thing I would say is, always mark the possibilities now. Now you would think that why is that necessary? I'll just you'll just see where I progress through the puzzle. Marking the possibilities will always help you, right? So 1 3 1 3 1 3, right? Okay, we'll mark all the possibilities now. 4 6 4 6 4 6, here it would be 5 8, and here it would be 3 and 7. Marking the possibilities will give you the idea of where the numbers will go in the other boxes, right? So I'll just let you know that how is that helpful. 4 7, I would mark 4 7 here, 3 6 and 5 8. Here would be 3 9. I'll sorry, I would not mark the 2 now because we don't know the other digit, but we'll get back to that soon. Here it has to be 1 7, here it has to be 6 9 and 1 2, sorry, right? So we have marked those already. So if you see, the 9 has to be in these 3 cells in this box because of the 9 here. So I will mark the 9 here in these 3 boxes. The 6 can, now why is that helpful, I would say? As you can see, the 6 is one of in these 3 boxes, these 3 cells, which means a 6 cannot come here. And because the 6 is marked wrong here, you cannot have place a 6 here, because that will surely contradict the thing that 6 is correct, right? 6 has to be wrong, which means a 6 cannot be appearing in these 3 cells. And that is the most important thing while solving this Sudoku on a pen or a paper, I mean to say on a paper. Marking a digit wrong will surely help you, because make sure that that digit doesn't appear in those 3 cells. Sometimes at some places you will have that possibility that a digit is appearing in one of those 3 cells, and you will have to eliminate that places, right? So a 6 cannot be here as well, and a 6 cannot be here, which means a 6 can have to be here, right? Now we got the 3 digits which have to be appearing in these 3 cells. These are already logged. Triplet, you can say a triplet is already logged in these 3 cells, right? Which means now if you see the 1 have to be in one of these 3 cells. Same way, a 9 also, a 9 is already marked, and a 6 have to be in one of these 3 cells, right? And if you see the 3 now, the 3 have to be in one of the, cannot be in of these 3 cells, right? And in these 3 cells as well, because the 3 is already marked here, and 3 cannot be here as well because it is already marked as wrong, which means a 3 has to be here, which will give you a 3 here, right? Same way, a 7 cannot be here and cannot be here as well because of the 7 marked as wrong, which means a 7 has to be here, and a 7 has to be here. Now we already marked the 3 digits here, right? Same way, I would say is 8 has to be in one of these 3 cells, right? which means that 8 cannot be here, 8 cannot be here as well, because 8 is marked as wrong, which means 8 has to be here, and the digit remaining in that box is 4, which has to be here. Now if you see, 4 cannot be here, right, because of the 4 being here, and already 3 digits are logged here, which means 4 has to be here, which means that the 5 is wrong. Superb, right? Which means the 5 is wrong and the 4 is correct, and here 4 has to be wrong and 5 is correct. Now that is the thing I was saying. Marking these possibilities will get to progress, which help you to progress the puzzle easily, right? So you got the digit which is wrong and which is correct, right? Which means the other digit have to be 5 here. I'll just mark it with the blue color. A 5 here, and which means that 5 has to be here, a 4 has to be here, and a 2 and 8 will have to be here, right? 2, 8. We have marked all the possibilities of the of these 3 boxes, right? Boxes 1, 4 and 7. Now the other very tough logic I would say is, if you see, whenever you have such case that you have already marked the 3 possibilities, you have already logged the 3 possibilities in a row or column in single box, make sure that if you see out of those 3 possibilities, any 2 numbers out of those 3 numbers, any 2 numbers on the other side of the box, so these are already marked, right? Exactly. And if you see the 384, out of the 384, any 2 numbers are on the other side of the clues, other side of the box, which is 4 and 8, right? So if you see the 348 and this 48, one of these 48 will have to be wrong, both cannot be correct now, which in other case I would say is one will surely have to be correct, one cannot be wrong. So what happens if this one is wrong now, right? So let us assume this one is wrong now. This logic is only applicable when you have 2 digits already correct here. I would say 2 digits already correct here, 4 and 8, and those same 2 digits are occurring on the single side of the column, right? So you have a 4 and 8 here, and same 4 and 8 is appearing here, and both the 4 and 8 are correct. If you have such case that these 2 digits which are correct, the digits which are correct are appearing on the other side of the box, right, then the third digit will surely have to be correct, and those 2 digits, out of one of those 2 digits will have to be wrong. So why it is the case? What happens if this is wrong? Both of these will be correct, right? And you know now 4 and 8 is correct here, 4 and 8 is correct here, and the mutual cell, the connecting cell of these 2 digits is only this. Can you place both 4 and 8 in a single cell? It is not possible. Now what happens is, if you place 4 and 8 anywhere other than this cell, one of these digits will have to be wrong, or either one of these digits will have to be wrong, seeing these two 4 and 8, right? Which means that one will surely have to be correct, right? Exactly. The same thing will apply in all the cases, right? Now if you say here the 3 cannot be placed here, same logic, but the other way to see this. If I have a 3 placed here, you will have a 4 and 8 placed in these 2 cells, and both of the 4 and 8 will have to be wrong now. As a 3 is placed here, 4 and 8 will have to be placed here, which is not possible, right? A 4 and 8 both cannot be placed here, and both of these 4 and 8 will be wrong now, because 4 and 8 are correct here in these 2 places. So if you have a 4 and 8 here, you will already have a 4 and 8 here, which means that a 3 cannot be placed here, and it has to be 4 and 8 only. So this is the other way to look at the logic, I would say. Now if you see, the same logic can be applied in the other places also. So 1 and 5, right? And you have 9, 1 and 5, which means 4 has to be correct and 9 cannot be here, right? It has to be 1 and 5 only, right? The same 2 digits, 1 and 5 in these 3 cells, and 1 and 5. So a 9 cannot be here and a 4 has to be correct. The same logic, the same logic can be applied 5 and 9, 5, 9 and 8, which means 8 cannot be here and 6 has to be correct, right? 3, 7, 8, nothing here. 1, 2, 4, nothing here. 3, 7, 8, So 7 and 8, which means 3 has to be correct and 2 cannot be placed here. You have to make sure that you are fully thorough with this logic. This is a very complex logic, I would say, and just make sure that you are well aware of this logic, which will surely help you to solve the Sudoku faster, right? The same way you can see here 1 and 4, right? And 1 and 4 is placed in these 3 boxes, so which means 2 has to be correct, right? And same way 3, 7, 8, nothing, 5, 6, 9, which means 5 has to be correct and 6 and 9 will have to be placed here, right? And same way if we get anything here, 4 and 7, 4 and 7, 1 has to be correct. 3, 5, 8, 5 and 8, 5 and 8, 3 has to be correct. And we know that 3 has to be correct means 3 has to be here only now, right? The mutual cell. The 2 is correct, 2 has to be here. Sorry, 5 is correct, we are not sure, 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells. Same way 6 is correct, which means 6 has to be here. And because of the 2, now 2, 7, 6 is the possibility, right? Because of the 2 we get a 2 here and a 7 here, right? Anything else? And the 5, if you see, 5 cannot be here now, right? Because of the 5 here, and 5 cannot be here as well, which because of the 5 has to be in one of these 3 cells, right? And the 6 is done. The 4 can be done by placing a 4 here. 3 can be placed here, which means 6 has to be placed here, right? And 1 has to be placed here now, and 4 and 8 will have to be placed here, okay? 1 can be placed, and because of the 1 being here, 1 has to be in one of these 2 cells, right? 1 cannot be here, and because of the 1 here you get a 1 here, which means that has to be a 7 in one of these 2 cells, right? And okay, so we have marked up till here, and let's see if that is helping us. Okay, nothing much of here now. Let's see if we can progress through. Okay, 6 and 9, right? And 6, 9 and 5, which means 2 has to be correct and 5 cannot be here, right? 6 and 9 will have to be placed here, right? And 5 cannot be here, so 5 will be in one of these 2 cells, which means because of the 2 we get a 2 here. 2 is correct now, 2 has to be here, which means the remaining digit is 7, and which means that we have progressed the puzzle now. 7 is correct now, which means this 7 has to be wrong, which means the 4 is correct and all the possibilities of 7 are correct here, right? And which means because of this 7 now, a 7 cannot be placed here, 2 and 8, and because of the 7 here, a 7 cannot be placed here, so 7 here will give you a 7 here, right? And anything else here now? Out of 3 and 5 we are not sure of anything now. 1 and 4, so 4 has to be here, and because 1 cannot be here, 1 has to be here, right? Only other place for the 1 is this, which means both of these digits are logged as 5 and 8, right? So 5 and 8 are correct, and 5 and 8 have to be here, and the possibility here is 6 in both the cells. One of these 2 cells will have to be 6, and one of these 2 cells will have to be 7. The other 2 digits are 2 and 8, right? It can be anywhere else, anywhere, and 2 cannot be here and here. Both of these cells cannot be 2. See, so why that is helping us? I got a possibility that 2 can be in one of these 2 cells, but I already marked that 2 is wrong here, which means 2 has to be here and 8 has to be here, right? Which means because of the, okay, not sure yet. So if you see now, excellent logic here. What happens if I place an 8 here? If I place a, oh sorry, my bad, sorry, the other possibility was 9 here, not 8, right? Exactly. So 9 is also placed here, and okay, that is done. Anything else we are getting here? The 7 is correct, okay. And because of the 3 here, we can eliminate the 3 from here as well, so it has to be 4, 8, which means the 3 has to be here now, and which means that, so that is also helped us. 3 has to be correct because 3 is also placed here. 5 is wrong now, which means all the other 5s are correct, and both these digits have to be wrong, which means 1 and 9, all the other possibilities of 1 and 9 are correct, right? Which means 6 is wrong and 6 is correct, 2 is wrong, 2 is correct, 4 is wrong, 4 is correct, 8 is wrong, 8 is correct, 7 is wrong, 7 is correct, and 8 is correct, right? 8 is already wrong here, which means 3 has to be wrong, right? Excellent. Such a great thing. This alone, this 7 3 alone has given us a possibility to mark the 5 as wrong, and all the other digits have been progressed so easily, right? I'm sorry, it has to be only 2 7 8 and just the pencil mark of 2 7 2 8. 7 cannot be here. So if you see now, we can easily place all the digits now, right? And 8 has to be here, right? 5 and 6, right? 5 has to be here, 6 is already placed, and the other digit is 9 now, and 1 and 2, so 1 has to be here, right? So which means that the possibilities are 3 and 4, right? 4 and 5, so 5 has to be here, already marked in these 3 cells. 3 and 8, right? 3 is marked there, so 8 has to be here, which means this has to be 2 and this has to be 7, right? And because of the 9, you can place a 9 here and a 1 here, remaining digit is 1. Same way 4 and 8, so 4 has to be here, 8 has to be here, and 9, so 9 has to be here, and 6 and 5 in any order, you are not sure of it. 6 and 5, right? Right, superb. So anything else? Oh, okay, because of this 8 now, we can mark this 8 as wrong and this 5 as correct, and all the other instances of 8 to be correct, which means this 3 is wrong, and all the other instances of 3 will be correct, which means this 5 is wrong, and all the other instances of 5 are already marked. Okay, so which means 8 is wrong, so 8 cannot be here, which means this has to be a 5, right? 8 is a wrong here, and you cannot place an 8 here, which means this has to be a 5, this has to be a 8, and okay, so a 9 is already here, which means a 7 and a 9 will have to be here, and 9 is correct now, right? A 9 is correct, so nothing else here. So because of the 7 here, we can place a 7 here, and because of the 9 and 9, we can place a 9 here, and because of the 3 and 3, we can place a 3 here, right? And okay, because of the 1, we can eliminate 1 from here and eliminate 3 and 9 from here. The two digits here are 4 and 6, right? So 4 cannot be here because you have already marked the 4 to be wrong, which means a 4 and 6 will have to be here, and the other two digits have to be 2 and 5 in any order because of the 2 and 5 here, which means we can just mark that 2 and 5 in any order, and the remaining digit is 8 here, right? Superb. So until that we have done here, we can mark these digits also, 7 and 8. So 8 has to be here, 7 cannot, I'm not sure where will 7 be yet, and because of the 3 and 7, we know that that is still not sure, and because of the 5, we missed a simple possibility. A 5 cannot be here, right? It has to be 6 and 5, which gives you a 2 and a 6, which gives you a 5 and a 2, and which means 6 is right now and 2 is wrong, which means all the other possibilities of 2 are correct, right? And okay, so we have done till that, and because of this 9, this 9 has to be wrong and 6 is correct, which means all the other 9s are correct. 1 is wrong, all the other 1s are correct. Sorry, this 3 was wrong, right? Okay, and because the 1 being wrong, this 1 is correct, and 4 will have to be wrong, 4 is correct, 6 will have to be wrong. Excellent. We have marked all the possibilities of the whole grid being wrong or correct, so it's just of placing the numbers. 1 can be placed here, 7 and 8 not sure, 5 and 6 has to be placed here, right? And okay, because of the 6 and 6 here, 6 cannot be here as well because of the 6 has to be in one of these two cells. That is not helping. Let us see 8 and 8, and because of this 8 has to be here, and because of the 4 here, a 4 has to be here, right? 4 and 8. Same way 2 and 9, a 2 and a 2 being here have to be here, and a 9 being here will have to be here. Same way 3 and 7, where can we place a 3 and 7? No, not, we'll just eliminate these possibilities. So the we are not able to place a 3 and 7. So let's see. So the remaining possibilities are 3, 7 and 9, right? A 9 cannot be here, sorry, a 9 has to be here, and 3 and 7 can be here. Not sure about it. 7 cannot be here, it is already marked. Okay, so let's see if we can do anything else. Because of the 5 here, a 5 has to be here, right? Superb. So because of the 5 here, a 5 has to be here, classic rules, which means a 5 cannot be here, and for the 5 to be here, a 5 has to be here, right? Which means a 4 will be here, and the 7 has to be here, which gives you a 9 here, and the remaining digit is 3, which means the other 3 have to be in here in this box, and this digit is 7, which means 1, 5 and 6 in any order. We are not sure of it, right? And just we can mark the other numbers. Because of the 4 we get a 3 and 4 here, and because of these two 4s we get a 4 here, and because of the 6 we get a 6 here, and 5 and 8, right? So 5 and 5 will give you a 5 here, and 8 will be here, and 3 will have to be here, right? Now it's just about the classic thing. So 8 and 8 will give you a 8 here, so 9 and 9 will give you a 9 here, so 9 and 9 will give you a 9 here. The other two digits are 2 and 1, right? So 1 and 1 will have a 1 here, and because of it she will have a 1 here, and the other two digits are 5 and 6. So 6 cannot be here, which means it has to be 5, and this has to be 6, and this has to be 6. It's just now placing the classic way, right? The 2 and 3 which will be here, and 5, 7 and 4. So which means a 4 will be here, a 7 will be here, and a 5 will be here. So we have completed this gorgeous, very difficult, very tough 3 is a crowd Sudoku. So I hope you have learned something from this video. I hope that this video will help you to solve the contest Sudoku very easily, and just make sure that you don't assume any number to be wrong or correct, or making a pencil mark error, because this is a very error prone Sudoku. I would say very error prone, because you will have many more pencil marks in this Sudoku. Just writing out the pencil marks in box in a 3 cell will be a tedious process, but you will have to make sure that you are solving it very perfectly, very precisely, marking the digits which are right as circle and wrong as cross, and just make sure that you have learned all the tricks that I applied in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.